The CIA. I've been telling people ever since what happened in Russia, it looks to me that it was a CIA operative. The CIA, they've been helping the Biden crime family. It's like the CIA is not what is the whole purpose of the CIA? Central Intelligence Agency, right? But what is their purpose? Is their purpose to help America, or is their purpose to cause disruption across the planet, including inside of America? Oh, excuse me. What is supposed to happen? Listen to this with Byron Donalds, as he's talking about the CIA and when it comes to Joe Biden, the Biden crime family.
Well, let me start here. I'm very concerned about this report from a whistleblower. We need to do everything we can to investigate this and track this down. Here's why. If the CIA in 2021 stopped an interview into the tax evasion of Hunter Biden, then logic would dictate that whoever at the CIA that did this were directed by somebody else. I don't know about a CIA agent that's just doing this out of the goodness of their own heart. The true concern is somebody at the White House involved to help cover up the crimes of Hunter Biden? Because if you cover up the crimes of Hunter Biden, you cover up the public corruption of Joe Biden and the entire Biden family.
I mean, just see. They're helping them out. The corruption, they're hiding the corruption at such a level that most people never thought they would see. They never thought they would see it. And this whole thing about how they're going after President Trump and his businesses, but they ignore actual crimes that take place. They ignore that all day long. Like, oh, well, that's just Joe. That's the Biden crime family. And I think for the most part, they ignore the Biden crime family because they've been working with the Biden crime family for many, many years. They're all complicit with it. Joe Biden probably got real buddy with them and said, let's do this, let's do that. You make money, I make money. No foul, no foul. Well, listen to this one. This is a really good interaction, and this was on a 5. Joe Biden, he's never even created anything. He's never opened up a business. He's never sold a T-shirt. He's never, like on LFATV.us, he's never sold anything. He haven't even built anything. Nothing. Never even built the charging station.
Look at that building right there. Trump owns that building. Take a look at the entire Manhattan skyline.
Did you actually just say
Trump
that?
owns all of these beautiful properties. He's built these things. What has Joe Biden built?
He's put his name
Joe
on a bunch of
Biden
things that
has
people have
not
ripped
built anything, Jessica.
Whoa.
He hasn't even built a charging station. Okay? This man is responsible for thousands of Americans being hired and millions of dollars being made by banks, by investors in this great city. The book in the back shot of that stupid former assistant U.S. attorney, you know what it said? Taking Down Trump. That was the book in his little back shot library. This guy is a straight player. These are not straight players. These are hounds, Jessica. This is a savage attack on a man because these people are mentally ill. They don't want to see him actually convicted at all. They just want to see him convicted before the election. They don't care what happens after the election. That's the whole point of this. Joe Biden has unleashed the hounds, and Fanny's talking about the Fanny train. Come on. If you take the Trump train and the Fanny train and you go like this, my money's on the Trump train. Choo-choo, Fanny. Remember after 9/11, Jessica?
I do.
How we treated Khalid Sheikh Mohammed? Your Democrat lawyers flew down to Gitmo to represent him. All they did was talk about, they need constitutional rights. They need all of the rights that they should have, the right to appeal, the right to due process, the right to a trial. They're giving terrorists more respect than Donald Trump. They said, this is what makes America, America. Now, they're just destroying this man. They don't care about precedent. They're just trying to attack him any which way they can.
They don't care. We have illegals coming into the country, killing American citizens, and the Democrats don't want you to call them animals. The Democrats don't even want you to call them illegal. The Democrats want you to call them just innocent civilians. Call for their humanity. This is what the Democrats are saying. The lawlessness that we see in our world today has been elevated as something good. They're elevating lawlessness as something beautiful. And whatever you can think about that's lawless, sexualizing kids, that's completely fine for them. They see no issues with it. I want to show you a video with this lady walking down New York City street, minding her own business. And it's like in Europe. You see her right there on the screen? She's a white lady. She has blonde hair. She's walking down the street of New York, minding her own business. Not even saying anything about it. She's probably just, looking at her phone. A lot of people walking down the street looking at their phone because they're not up to anything. And watch what happens to her. Or listen to what she said happened to her. And you can see it on her head.
I was literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. I can't even talk. Literally, I fell to the ground, and now this giant goose egg is forming, and I'm like, oh my God, it looks so gross.
You know what? This is so horrible. Look, can you see it? No, split screen it for me again. This infuriates me. So when a man just came and hit her in the head, she wasn't even doing anything. This is Biden's America. And then people wonder, and they don't understand why I call them Democrats. Because of stuff like this. I don't know this lady. I have no reason to dislike this lady. But someone's walking down the street. It's probably more likely an illegal immigrant. Didn't like the fact. Here it is. Probably thinking because what the Democrats told that she has white privilege, probably angry with her for that reason, never even having a conversation with her. And they do this. Can you see that on her head? It's right above her eyebrow. That's not her hair. That's a knot. That's a knot on her head. This is happening in New York City right now, and we're supposed to be like, oh, they're humans. The mainstream media, the government, state media, they'll never even talk about this lady. You'll never hear them report on it. I'm reporting on it. And her color has nothing to do with it. But again, I believe that in this case, her color has something to do with it. It's probably more likely a black person that did it. Illegal or an illegal, whatever color they are.
People of color.
Right? Something. And did this to her. And nothing is going to be said about it other than Will Johnson. And I can't help but to think, if I was on the street and I saw that happen, this is probably why stuff like this never presented for me when I'm walking out in the public. Because the police probably would arrest me. The police would probably end up arresting me. Because lawlessness gets a pass.
You like the content Will Johnson is producing? To stay informed and up to date with the current events, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Also, to find Will Johnson, visit www.uaf.media.